buns. Thursday morning. Let's get on. Hopefully you guys got home safely yesterday. In one piece. No hustle, fuss, trouble, problems, or misunderstandings. No meet and greets. You got the homework or your destination of choice. Hopefully, like I said, you had a good night's sleep. I got home and I ate. And then I crashed out and went to sleep until about a little bit after midnight this morning is when I woke up out of my sleep. And I wasn't able to go back since then. So we are up and at 'em and leaving out. I start watching season 3 of Startup. So when I get home, I will be on episode 8. So I don't know exactly who's been watching it, who hasn't watched it, you know, who's interested in it. But so far, they have been compromised by Marissa, what's her name? I forgot her last name. Mira Sorvino, not Marissa. Mira Sorvino is playing a character, is supposed to be like an NSA agent, right? That's what she came in saying, that she was a federal agent for NSA. And that she needed access to their database and this, that, and the third. Come to find out, she wasn't one, because the real NSA showed up 3 weeks later and sitting in their office in episode 7. And it's explaining to them, like, they don't have no agent by that name. Rebecca something, I forgot what her name is. They don't have an agent by that name. And she is not with their agency. So they explained to her that, explained to the company, to Nick, to Ronald, to Wesley, and I forgot Wesley's daughter's name. But they explained that, you know, this person is not with their agency and they don't know who she is. So they were they asked them for the video surveillance so they can see exactly who this woman is, so they can trace it. And so luckily, Nick told Izzy, because Izzy has come back into the fold of working at the company, because she told Izzy the same thing, that she was actually an NSA agent and this, that, and the third. And if she didn't help, then when Izzy crashed Genco, you know, all the dangerous people who had money or who had stock in Genco who lost it will be coming after her and her family and this, that, and the third. And that's how she got Izzy to do what she wanted to do by inside. But once Nick has told her that that lady is a fraud, but Nick doesn't know that, you know, only reason Izzy is there because of the fraud lady. And so Izzy is trying to figure out a way to not employ the virus that she set up to grab certain data that this woman is looking for, right? And so she tried to put a router or something in there. I guess she was trying to figure out who this lady was, or who she, you know, been in contact with, in order to, I guess, get access to her information. And the lady found the, I think it was a router or device or whatever it is that Izzy created, and was trying to hide in the bathroom ceiling. And she found it. So at the end of at the end of episode 7, she told Izzy to come on out the bathroom and don't worry about putting back on the covering. And so she's standing there with the device that Izzy made. I call it the router. It might not be called a router. She's standing there with the device Izzy made and with a gun. Now the gun looked like it's got a silencer on it. So she was asking Izzy who got to her And so why is Izzy looking at her like the enemy? And she thought they were working together and what this, that, and the third. And Izzy, and she was telling her, you know, I guess I'm going to have to give your information to the bad people who want you, you know, so they'll know that you were responsible for them losing all their money in Genco. And she's like, I might as well attach your family's addresses to it and just get it all over with. And she was like, I know you were only 3 coding lines away from having that virus intact and employ it. And she was like, and you didn't do it. She was like, you've been stalling since last Friday. And so she was like, and I need you to sit up there and employ the virus. This is Marissa Sorvino's character, Rebecca. And she's standing there with the gun and stuff, and she's asking Izzy, do you understand what, you understand me or whatever it is? And Izzy's standing there and saying, yes, right? And so I'm looking like, okay. So, but also Ronald and Stella have been working on putting keywords together on this algorithm to try to see if they can come across certain chit chatter on the Araknet site in order to try to find these people who are supposed to be trying to do a chemical bomb that could possibly kill thousands of people. And that the NSA originally came to them about to get information. And so everyone that told them the real credential, the ones who had the credential who were real agents, they told them, no, we can't do that. It's against our company, our policy, and what we stand for, right? And Ronald went behind their back and met with those agents and got the keywords because Stella told him that she couldn't be able to do the algorithm without certain keywords or whatever it is that they're looking for. Because that it's too broad for them to find what they're looking for. So he got the list from the NSA agent, this is Ronald, and gave him to Stella, right? Now this is like a folder, but it's got pages and pages of words that they're looking for that could be possibly being triggered for this chatter, because they don't know exactly who's talking or who's saying what. They only came across bits and pieces to put together to say that, you know, this is something that can possibly that's going to happen within a week. So I'm like, okay. So Ronald was like, I'm not going to have this on my head. Hey, Mr. Truck, is you getting over Mr. 18-wheeler truck? That big old Tonka toy. So, you know, that was between Ronald and Stella. They still don't know that she also talked to the other tech person. You know, this other guy who's a tech. When she confronted him, I think that was like episode 4 or 5, that she confronted him in the drugstore when he was looking for cold medicine or whatever, and telling him that he can possibly work for the NSA, and, you know, but first he's got to do this and that, whatever. He's just gullible, right? So, and then Ronald's old neighborhood, the guys that he used to hang out with and know, have been going basically back and forth with shootouts with another neighborhood over corner situations, because one person wants to own one territory over another because they don't have access to Araknet, because Ronald cut them off. He cut off any keywords that had to do with cocaine, marijuana, anything that had to do with drugs. He cut it out. And then he deleted their access to accounts for those things. So they went back on to dealing on the streets. And he was like, you can't do that. And they was like, man, you ain't a part of this. You're not in this. You're not a part of this. So you can't really tell us what to do because you're not in this. And so one of the, hold on, I'm trying to get something off my phone. One of the I guess the other neighborhood that they're going against actually came after Ronald's wife on the freeway, like, or the street, whatever, interstate, whatever, and stopped in front of her, got out with a baseball bat, bashed her front of her driver's front end, and was like, tell your husband and his crew to stay out of our territory. And so that, like, she called, Ronald and told him what happened and told him that his daughter was in the car. And I don't know what she thought that he was, was going to happen, or why she thought he was going to stay calm and wasn't going to do anything about the situation. I'm like, you called him. You know how he is about certain things. Like, he's not going to be calm and level-headed. He's already lost his son to the streets. He's not trying to, like, lose you and his daughter behind, foolishness that's going on in the street. So he went after the guy named Declan, and, rammed his SUV into the side of his vehicle. And then dragged the man out the car. Like, the guy opened the door, was about to get out the car. So he comes up while he's coming in, like, he punches him through the window because the window is down or shattered. He punches him through the window and pulls him on out the car. And they start tussling and fighting. So Ronald then beat him up. And then he takes the guy's gun. And he lets off the gun behind him, but close enough to his ear, which bursts his eardrum. And then throws the guy on the ground and walks away. So, it was just, and Nick paid, and one, or A1, or 1A, or whatever the guy's name is, right? The hacker, the well-known, legendary hacker who can get into anything, who basically stole Izzy and them's program for Gen Con. He sat up there and hacked into Broken Egg and let out all these people's text messages and emails and video recordings and audio recordings that have been captured by this company and that have been spying on people through their devices, like from things that you will say or you will look up on your phone and stuff like that, right? And put all that out, which end up making the company to where that company was all up on the news, on the media outlets and everything, and that gave them, Araknet, a chance to sit up there and be able to come out at the forefront and say, well, we don't have that problem with our company. It's impenetrable. It's, it can't be, it's encrypted or whatever it is for their site, and those things can't happen. Your information is safe with them, right? And so once all that happened, Nick wants to simply take his laptop, his router, and the clothes that he wore, because he got glitter all over him, right? And take it and put it on the barbecue pit and decide to burn it. And because he erased it, completely erased his hard drive and then burned it, right? Thinking that it can't be traced back to him. And but Nick is against that, but he's willing to break any other laws and anything else that has to do with the company. As long as his company is still like striving, making money, or able to get those viewers, subscribers. And but he was mad at Ronald because him and Izzy had a program that was able to find certain words in their programming from the different users they had on there, and cut them out from doing certain transactions and businesses on their site, when they were saying that's not how the site is set up and how it's supposed to go. The whole concept of the company is supposed to be you can do anything and everything. It's a neutralized site. It's not government regulated. There's no government involved, and you can do anything and everything. Look for whatever, do whatever transaction, and the government is not involved in it at all. So that's it in a nutshell of how far I got in season 3 for startup. So I'll finish watching the last 3 episodes when I get home. So you guys tell me, how far are you engulfed in the show Startup? That's a Crackle original series show, but Netflix picked it up, and it is streaming right now on Netflix. So I'm not paid for any of this, so before somebody be like, you promote, I'm not promoting a darn thing. I'm just sharing with you exactly what I like to watch, or what I've been watching and doing. So and I did tell my best friend yesterday, I told him, I was like, I was talking about you on my video the other morning going to work. And so when I was talking to him on the way home yesterday, and when I got off the phone with him, because it's old, so sorry y'all, he needs to charge his phone. So I was like, okay, I'll call you later to harass you about startup. But he did tell me, he said, oh, but Nick is going to get his tail beat. Ronald going to whoop his tail good fashion. He going to whoop his tail. I said, okay, I look forward to that. So between 8, 9, and 10, I guess Ronald's going to be whooping Nick's tail. So we going to see. Was he gonna actually whip his tail over? I don't know. But we definitely gonna see, honey. 'Cause I gotta know. Be like Robin Harris off of Baby Kid. I wanna know. I gotta know. I'm like Michael Gay. I wanna know what's going on. And if you have never seen Baby's Kid, if you've never seen this cartoon or this movie, you need to go watch it. You need to go watch it. So you can watch Fun World. Fun World. Fun World. So you can see Khalil. So, and, but yeah. It's a nice little cartoon. But, yeah. That's about it. That's all that it was for me. I haven't done anything. Well, yesterday I was watching Hulu on my phone. Past time. I forgot what docu-series I was watching. I can't think of the name of the docu-series, but it was different people they were talking to about their life journeys and how they got to where they are right now, that are anywhere from celebrities to athletes. So I watched that yesterday. So while I was doing my work, so I'm almost finished. And I do mean I'm almost finished. prescriptions from the lab work that I have to go and find and look at and work from there. That's the best I can do. What's going on here? I don't know why these people moseying along to go around this curve. But I need them to sit up there and get their King Julian on and just go on and move it. Move it, move it. So, but yeah. That was about it in a nutshell for yesterday. Bought my lunch today. Just a bean burrito. Yes, it is. Don't judge me. So, I got some of my foie gras. I believe that's how you pronounce the name. They're plant-based cashew, I think it's maybe cashew nuts, sour cream. And I bought a little bit of that to eat with my beef burrito. And I said I was going to go out and maybe get some fries or a bag of chips later on and have that. And that'll be it in a nutshell. For today, I bought my 2 sparkling waters. One's a mango passion fruit, and the other one is a coconut. I think it's coconut lime or coconut mint water, sparkling water. So they're like 12-ounce cans. So I bought those 2. I was stuck on looking at the back end of a truck, but I was trying to see what the writing was. So, but other than that, yes, honeys, time to get on into this job. We actually left out early today, which is a good thing. You don't have to, be sitting there trying to figure out, oh my goodness, got to give up back cave secrets, or how I gotta sit up here and maneuver in between what I gotta do. Am I gonna get there on time? I'm gonna be on the shuttle. Am I gonna miss the shuttle? Am I gonna have enough time? Should I just drive straight in? Well, I don't have to worry about that this morning because we are good. We are good and we are on time. So, but yeah. That is it in a nutshell, man. It in a nutshell. Let me see. What is open this early in the morning? Gas stations. I was thinking about just going to go get some chips and have with my burrito and just call it a day, right? That'll be it. But then at the same time, I'm looking like, I don't know. Don't really want to go out later on, or no. So I ain't too sure. We'll see how it goes. So, but other than that, yeah. I'm not doing nothing. Ain't nothing going on and happening. Basically, if it ain't in walking distance, it ain't gonna happen. Goodness gracious. But other than that, I did get it. The sleep I did get. I got good sleep. So I'm happy about that. I'm trying to figure out what else it is that, to be able to talk about. Oh, I told my mom. Okay. My mom, my uncle, that I'm staying with, right? Had been calling my mom off and on since his birthday about, to see if she remembered to send him $20 for his birthday. And my mom kept saying, well, yeah, I'll send it, right? And I said, well, that's one thing about it, my uncle. I said, he will sit up there and remind you. I said, I don't care if it has to do with anything if you said you were going to make something to eat, or if you told him you were going to go somewhere, like y'all were going to go somewhere for the day or do something, he'll call him a mind and ask about that. Or even to the point, I said, whatever it is that you basically tell my uncle, he's looking forward to it, you know. So my mom had told me, she sent me the $20, put it in my account, right? And she told me to get him a birthday card and just go ahead and give it to him. I said, okay. So I gave it to him yesterday, right? And my mom told me just go ahead and put it in the envelope, put it, you know, my name on the outside and everything, and put his name and whatnot. And I'm telling my sister about it. I think I told y'all that yesterday, right? And my sister was like, do you really think he's gonna think that came in the mail and it don't have a stamp on it? I said, I'm not wasting no good stamp to put that on there just to give that to him. I said, I'm going to do what, you know, my mom asked me to do. I said, but I'm not putting no stamp on there. I'm not wasting a good stamp like that. So I gave him the card. I took the card in his room because he was in the bathroom. I took the card to his room and I put it on his table, his stand in his room. And I told him, I said, I told him that my mom had sent him a letter. He said, okay. That was it. So I texted my mom and I told her, I said, okay, I gave my uncle his birthday card and the $20. And she said, okay. She said, well, did he say anything? I said, no. The only thing he said was okay. And I told her, you know, hey, I just want to put it in this room on this stand. And it said, the only thing he said to me was okay. And so she was like, oh, all right. She said, well, I guess he'll call me later on, and I'll just look for his phone call. I said, okay. And I left that situation alone. And, what the who is you doing? What is you viewing? Like, this person was truly on the line merging over onto me. Like, he didn't realize, like, he wasn't still in his life. Perhaps he wasn't, but he seemed to be looking straight ahead. And I don't know how you don't know that you're not in your life. You're looking straight ahead. I know you see the lines looking straight ahead. That's the vision, the dashes that are on, going straight ahead. How you miss that? Something. But what I forgot to tell him, what my mom said, is he can use it to, like, when he's out, or have him say that he wants a hamburger or something while he's out. This is just $20, you know. And I told Mama, I said, well, I'm going to tell you what he told, you know, my aunt, her sister. I said, he actually told her the truth, that he wanted the $20 for, you know, he asked her, you know, if she would give him $20 so he could go get a beer. And I told my mom that's what he said to her. And she was like, well, suggest to him. She said, I don't know if he's, you know, if she sent it to him or not, my other aunt. But my mom was like, well, tell him he can use it for, like, if he's out and he wants to get himself a burger, or say he, you know, runs out of something at the house and he wants to go get himself some fruit or whatever. You know, he doesn't have to necessarily spend it on that. I said, okay, I can tell him, I can, you know, suggest that to him, remind it to him. I said, but to be very honest, I don't think that's what he's going to do, but I can suggest it. She said, okay. Y'all look. You see that? You see that sunrise right there? You see that sun out? That's right. The sun is out. It's shining. Sorry, trying to make sure y'all stay in the little crater. But yeah. Now this is beautiful too. Look at that. That's so nice. That's beautiful. Back on the cradle again. Y'all in there? Okay, stay put. But I told her, yeah, I can suggest that. That's not a problem. It's like, well, that would be actually what he does. I don't know. Because I know I keep taking y'all off, but look at that. Look at that. Come on now. Look at that. Do you see this as a view coming in the mornings? Do you see that? That is beautiful. That's gorgeous. So, but yeah. Bye. Because when we go inside the building, I ain't gonna see that. I'm not gonna see that. I'll be looking at just a streetway when I go inside the building onto my floor, looking out my windows. I'm just looking at the street in another building. So, but yeah. When I also saw when I got home yesterday that either my cousin had groceries delivered for my uncle or she took him to the store. So I really don't know because I wasn't there. I just came home and saw that, you know, he has certain things at the house. He has his oranges and his apples and his bananas, his cereal, his milk, his juice, stuff like that, right? Hold on. His cereal, his milk, his juices, and things like that. Snack items. So I was like, okay, well, that's great. I'm glad. And I said, that's a good thing. Oh, wow. They must not know that's a one-way street, but that's on them. Listen. I got sidetracked. Sorry. Watching that vehicle go down a one-way street. But yeah, beyond that, besides that, I'm glad that he got his groceries and things like that. I didn't check the freezer, so I don't know if he has like, I think he has like two or three ready-made meals that's in, and I'm trying to think, I don't know what he has in the freezer. Now, I know what I have in the freezer for me to make my meals and stuff with. And so, yeah. So, like I was telling my best friend the other day, that I don't know exactly, you know, if my cousin then bought him something to eat or if he ate his meals or what. I don't have a clue because I wasn't, you know, there. I know when I got home, but then again, I did not ask. I take that back. I did not ask yesterday, so I don't know, right? So, we're almost to the garage. I want to tell you guys a thank you, and I appreciate you commuting with me this morning on my drive in to work. Pray that you have a good day, a great day, an awesome day, a beautiful day, a blessed day, a wonderful day. And I pray you don't have any meet and greets. No meet and greets at all. You know, pray that you got, you know, we can all be respectful toward each other as best we can. And not let people, you know, work your nerves down to the last of the frizzle frazzles. That you just don't have that one of them days that you just be like, go away, go away. I advise you to walk around. Get away from me. Stop talking to me. You know how you have one of them days to be like, if they say one more word, that's when you're down to the last of your frizzle frazzle. Like all your patience and nerves have gone out the window. So we're almost to. We at the garage and we just got to go home. We did good this morning. We did good this morning.
To issue a ticket, Move your hand past the motion sensor.
So, go ahead and park this vehicle. Get out. Down and go. Wait for the shuttle and go on inside the building. Like I said, hopefully you guys gonna have a great day. It's Thursday after all. It's not Friday, but it is Thursday. We look forward to all the cheers and happiness we can get. That's what we gonna do. Alright, let's park this vehicle. Oh Lord, he got his little scooter out, baby. He said he got his little razor scooter out. He's like, I ain't gonna be waiting on no shuttle. Y'all can wait on it if you want to. Ah, shucks. I got my razor scooter. It's electric. I'm gone. I ain't mad at him. But alright then, y'all. I will talk to you later.